I think my wife and I fell in love with the school the first time we walked in.
My children were always eager to get here.
You went into the room, it didn't even feel like school. It didn't feel like it was work.
The little tables and chairs with the little vase of flowers in the center. Sold.
The attention to each individual child was really what drew me.
I've been in it since toddler. And I just really remember it.
Was it 1977 we decided? It was my first year here. So it was a lot different too than when Ryan went. We called our teachers by their first names.
My mom has done the same things I have, so if she looks through like the book I have of all like the pictures, she can point out like, I remember doing that, or we did that too.
All the works I've done.
Pink tower.
Learning chess.
The bead cabinet. Practicing pouring. The globes and the maps.
Oh my goodness, the sand letters, and I was like, I remember all these things.
I have a chess certificate that says it's not played with the hands, it's played with the mind. It's all fun.
They had a mirror, I remember, on one of the bathrooms, and you put all the lotion or whatever this polish was on this mirror, and then you wipe it off with something else, and this mirror was completely spotless. No fingerprints, shiny clean. And you could even polish silver and and do the same thing. To this day, it's so exciting to polish silver.
When Hillary walked in today, she said, I see some of this work. I know how to do this work. She remembers how to do it and how much fun it was. In that fun is a great learning experience. So that is really, it gratifies me when I come back as a corporation member, as a parent, as a grandparent, to see this continuing with the children here.
That there's that joy in there, that there's a, it's not just work, but it's the work that will give you something really beautiful, and you have that fulfillment from it, I guess, that pride in what you did, and it's something that really special, it's something beautiful that you've done. It's not just work.
Western Pennsylvania Montessori School really encourages parents to participate in the school, on the board, or volunteer, or to sit in the classroom and observe your child.
What works they're choosing, who are they working with, how is it going in class?
We could just see how much they were learning and how they were so eager to learn, to explore, and to take their time.
And the rule is you're supposed to be somewhat of a potted plant. You're supposed to sit in the corner and just watch. You're not supposed to kind of disrupt, what's happening, and you don't. But this last year or two, I sat in, I watched my son Max's class, and I think he must have understood what the rules were, which, just do your thing and don't interact. But every time he would pick up a new activity or walk through the room, he'd look over at me and go, and, that's not something I'll forget.
I was getting my daughter ready for school one day, and my habit is usually to just go in and help her get dressed and put her shoes on. And one morning she decided on her own to get up and brush her teeth and put on her clothes, and I just was completely surprised.
And that was something that really changed with my son, is that him saying, no, I can do it myself. I mean, he was my first child, and it was just so my nature to want to do for him and take care of him, and I don't think I gave him enough credit, and Montessori helped me to realize what he was capable of doing.
Children are well respected. The staff respects each other. Everybody loves to come here to school, to work, to play, to be with each other.
There's a passion with people, with parents, with the children, with the teachers, with the staff. It's a great, great place to work. It's a wonderful place to be involved.
The camaraderie with the teachers that I met here.
I think the kids even feel it. They feel such a community. It's nice and small, and it feels like a family. It brightens you up inside.
They teach us very well, helping us build up our brain. And learning what to do with our body, how to be safe.
I remember my first son, he was committed to making these maps, these gorgeous maps where he would poke out all the continents in the world and make these beautiful maps, and he quickly determined that he was just going to finish all of them. And I think that's how he learned independence, by picking something he believed in or wanted to finish and working on it.
My daughter's 13, she's going into 8th grade, and I said, what did you learn from the school? Because they're going to ask me in this interview, what did you learn? She said, I don't know. I mean, I learned a lot, but she said, what they taught me was how they taught me. It was that encouragement that you can do this work. And don't ever give up. You can do it and keep trying. And she said it was just that motivation, that someone believing in you. And she said, I still have it today.
It's that interest in that love of learning, and I also think it's sending out good citizens into the world. You know, kids who are conscious about their community, about each other, and of course just craving to learn more about themselves and the world and other people.
That they're the ones in charge of their life, and that they have a love of learning and curiosity.
I wish that for everybody. That's, I really feel that is, this is a great gift to our children. We talk about this a lot. We talk that it's a very rare find, that we were just blessed to find it. I don't know how we ended up here. It's a spiritual thing that provides this incredibly deep satisfaction to our family that we're doing the right thing. And our children understand it too.